So, let's get into it. Which, I mean, let's have me click on the window and then switch scenes. Now, the thing that I got set up finally is a webcam. So yeah, I can look like an absolute shithead while playing games. Showing off my lovely lazy eye, and the fact that I accidentally poked the damn microphone. I didn't actually mean to do that. Now, you might be wondering, how much save game did I actually have? I have an autosave from like 2 minutes into the game from last time I purchased the game. I think? Might have been from when I purchased it for this. Unlike 999, I have not played this. Yeah. You mean like this? I suppose that doesn't work since my camera doesn't go far enough down to actually show me pantomiming Alt F4. Eh. Despite having had everything in static locations for years at this point, I still need to look to see where the headphone volume dial is. I suppose I don't need to, but just feeling around is kind of awkward. There's a little bit of blur here and it is fucking with me. Is that good? I mean, she certainly does not appear to be alive. Hopefully there are not too many of the distortion effects. I couldn't find the handle. In case you're wondering why I just chose to go overhand grip on a coffee cup. Okay, so first order of interest, who the fuck is the corpse? Second order of interest, why doesn't she have pants? Like, don't get me wrong, when I was young, in this type of weather, I would have, rocked shorts as well, but that was when I was like 16. Not when I guess I can't even say not when I had a regular job.
Not yet, sir. Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
I like that what's your name is still present.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
Not too good, unfortunately. Not finding much.
Oh, nice. We can, I can be real lazy. And, do everything with just my left hand.
Joe got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later. It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints. Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
I will say it's kind of weird, in this case. Having my webcam be right next to the cleavage.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date?
No.
I had to tell you. You deserve to know. Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
Case 6 years ago?
Good thing Date has no memory of anything.
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right?
There we go. That's the right,
What's the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
So... Oh, that kind of is
merry-go-round.
fucked up.
Like it's skewered.
Oh, yeah, that's how they look.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
Neat. And I mean, that's kind of its job. Why would... I don't see it. Why are these skewered horses different from the other ones? Whatever. It's nice that the little thing shows up as green while if there's something new. Like, for instance, this fence being different. Not meaningfully different, but it is ever so slightly different. How the fuck is... Okay. Good to know that Date is...
It's Kagami, sir.
batshit insane. So I think we've looked at everything that's not the corpse. Insofar as, well, we are able to. Oops. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even notice the skewered horses in the background.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
Eyeball. Go fuck yourself, game.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Ah.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just... upset.
Understandable.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times, though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
Damn it.
Pupil dilation and corneal turbidity indicate the victim is dead.
I mean, also the lack of breathing and blood everywhere.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct. The
Well, that's slightly
eyeball
fucked
has
up.
also not been recovered from the scene.
So the killer took it with them.
That is highly likely.
Why would they do that?
I believe answering those kinds of questions is your job, Special Agent Date.
You know, adding the special agent part really makes it feel impersonal.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death, blood loss from these wounds.
And
Body
that's...
temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago.
kind of fucked up, given that it's an AI that's specifically in our brain or in our eye or whatever.
That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick. What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Yeah, I guess we're done investigating the body.
Date, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
Is that safe?
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
A witness?
Hey, wait!
Shut up! Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something. You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it.
Some of Date's lines have weird,
Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
like reverb on them. Inconsistent.
Izuki.
So that is certainly interesting. If we knew the killer of... Fuck, I've already forgotten the name. Oh. Were we given her name? I'm certain we were.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are? You're... Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then.
Question 1. What the fuck?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will
Unfortunate.
discuss this with you soon, when you're awake. Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Oh, yeah, this is the whole dream part. The dream files. Duh. I suppose that makes sense.
Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
That feels a bit on the nose, but okay.
Locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Okay, that sounds kinda fucked up.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Extremely fucked up. And that wasn't my noise gate fucking up, that was me just failing to finish what I was saying.
A door locked with a padlock.
Somehow.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen! Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
Oh.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name. Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure, whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder, you gotta smell it harder.
Okay, Date, that's
What?
enough.
Okay.
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You were able to touch it,
Correct.
so I just need to keep this up?
Something like that. A switch. The thorns are gone. Now I can activate the switch.
Honestly, it's a little bit odd that the music is at almost the same level as the voice acting. I don't know why I had a weird pause there.
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
A glass of wine. Leave it to me.
Hey!
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
So, that was not the solution.
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye. To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
I feel like that would make a good sound clip for something.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose. Huh?
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
Didn't even budge.
Yeah,
I
like
saw
the sipping.
skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
And wear basket and tackle basket are both powerful options.
Ow, that hurt my shoulder.
Sorry. I shouldn't have asked you to do that. Now you have to shoulder that burden?
Was that
Disappointment.
fun? A basket.
Sweet, we can wear it now.
Leave it to me. It is dark. I cannot see anything.
You are likely to be eaten by a grue.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
A basket. A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra. And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult.
Oh, the skeleton is interactable again.
A skeleton.
Well, time to hit it.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you.
You were just saying you wanted to hit the skeleton.
Hi! Yeah! What?
Perfect.
Liba, look! The wall!
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Yes.
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Gun.
What? A gun came out of the stove? Why is there a gun in this house?
It's a key.
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
What?
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area.
Again, what?
In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
What the fuck, Iva?
Who did you hear that from?
A gun. It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Maybe. There are no rounds in the 3 chambers we can see, though.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a padlock.
Well, I mean, there's no bullets, so.
There are 2 kinds of people in the world. Those who open doors,
Just pull the trigger.
you got lucky. A door locked with a padlock. Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose.
God. Damn it.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
Okay, so we got a corpse in there, and the guy has a scar. Or it looked like a scar anyway. My brain can't recall which one is the Cypher one and which one's the Squall one, so. Because I think they had opposite. That probably looks really annoying on stream. In fact, I would bet a lot of these effects, based off the compression, look really bad.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
Don't know that that's how I would have phrased that one, but okay. Who the fuck keeps that type of shit in their office?
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
I bet it was. Then again, I suppose I can't say anything given her protagonist. Is everything in here just stolen from something? Something about that map looks sort of familiar. I think it's because it's using the color scheme that a lot of maps have used in like history books and shit.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
Until the power runs out.
Are you familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
That is a very large triangular ruler.
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. Yeah, that was fucking obvious.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
So
That's
I
my
did.
grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face.
Definitely say that I rather like Boss already.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I could hear it all the way down the hall.
She set it up on the top of the stationary bike. Surprised we can't click on the umbrellas. The umbrellas which feel oddly referential.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
Just this moment? Not when looking at the boy band poster?
Hey, Mario. Nice to meet you. He talks?
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams.
Ah, yes, mixing imperial and metric.
This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
I'm sorry. Really? That's... Fuck you, game. Is soccer ball? It's a soccer ball?
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
How many years ago was that? Do I want to know? Probably not. I certainly don't want to...
It's
Well...
true that a Tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Okay, so I don't want to know as far as the age goes, but I do kind of want Date to get to ask.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Well, you know, it's one of those things of, you know, how do Tanukis fly? or glide in the various things where they can glide. Oh, nice. We can just, but we cannot do that by using the mouse. Interesting.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other.
And here I thought he was going to say full of herself.
No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
I had always heard them said with any sound in there, Matryoshkas, or some shit like that. I don't know, I've never really paid attention. I think that's everything. Nope, clock and desk. There are? So there are.
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date. That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah?
10 billion yen.
What are you, in elementary school?
Okay. So, looks like aside from boss, we are done. Yeah, there wasn't anything on the chair.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. Suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here. Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
That's somewhat worrying.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Especially worrying what we know about Date.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result.
He is also dead.
No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shogo's corpse. And naturally started asking him questions. Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know.
Wow.
I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it. Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
Maybe.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible.
Why? Was it you? Was it Date?
So it's not
Was it
necessary for
Shoko?
you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
The killer was Shoko,
I
wasn't it?
don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date. I
Aha.
wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it.
Oh, fuck.
Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it.
Wait a second. Yeah, it was Date. Almost assuredly.
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn you, lack of serial numbers.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
No
Meaning
surprise
that
there.
ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely. The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. It's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right? Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not.
But it is news to the
I
player.
haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District.
I wonder if everybody in this is going to be in their 30s.
Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I appreciate the, kind of bitching about Date
The
not having a
person who
cell phone.
reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
I do rather like that some of the clues, well, some of, in this case, the context clues, are being told to us by the 3D model. Like, she shook her head first.
A payphone? That's odd.
It definitely makes it feel a little bit more,
That's unusual.
and also that the two are fairly
Whoever
consistent.
it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Yep, praise the sun, Iba. A little bit terrifying that that something that you put into your eye socket is so willing to just drop onto the goddamn ground. Filthy, filthy ground.
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology.
It can do all sorts of upscaling.
Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your part.
It's all fucking eyeballs. It is all eyeballs all the goddamn way down.
She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
So far of the male characters with speaking roles, Kagami? The investigator is the only one that has not felt incredibly creepy.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
It reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote.
That is not how I would have thought that name would have been pronounced.
I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
It means she doesn't know. Possibly the author doesn't.
Hey, so about my left eye.
I am trying my hardest not to make a TLC joke, for the record here.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
But hey, you know, upside, at least we know that he's not T-Boz.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
What?
Where is this coming from?
Big move.
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is ai, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
Excellent.
It hurts, you know. Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask
Nope.
me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
Okay, what's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Well, time to not go down this.
Is
That
that a
path?
serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
Yeah, but Dante's an idiot. And from what we have seen,
Aren't I?
so is
I
Aiba.
receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it? No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute. I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park.
Unsurprising.
Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database.
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male.
Bird.
I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Like, seriously, what the fuck is up with that jacket? And why does he have, like, a game controller ass thing on his belt?
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Aiba.
Affirmative.
Fuck you too, Date. Fuck you too. I will say one nice thing about having the
Oh, hello.
monitor that I'm using for capture stuff up above is that it's easy to stretch and
I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
still see what the hell's going on.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy...
Does her shirt say hipster?
Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions. And you're Ota's...
His mother?
Shanks.
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Mm?
Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
She's cute.
God damn it, Dante.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
Good luck. Things I never have in Mahjong. That's not even fucking true. Things I normally don't have in Mahjong.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Oda to buy them. I know it.
Ah. Ota, short for otaku.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
Product description reads, solid model.
Ah, yes, Azamon.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
God damn it. Unfortunately, the controls are not entirely consistent. God damn it.
Now,
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
No, there's...
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
I think in this case, even with the English acting, I think I would have been happier with Nya.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
That's just the calendar. Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is. I'm kidding, of course.
I'm curious as to why these two Mondays are red. I assume that's holidays, but why wouldn't they be blue? Are they given color holidays according to when they are in the week? Who the fuck knows? Sure shit not I.
Hands off those hands. Just
Is this woman okay?
No.
Uncertain, but she reminds me of you.
Same.
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who? You think that thing gets any channels?
Unlikely. I do not detect any tuners or antennas.
You can tell it's a real old model since it has the wood paneling on the sides. Or it's supposed to be a real old model anyway. That's a fair number of beer cases.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
the rain? Oh, right, yes.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
Well, it doesn't really have a floral pattern, that's just on the little, kind of essentially skin.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom,
Like a sticker.
I love you always.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
I think it'd be more worn down then. I'm just overthinking things, though. I know.
A large jellyfish.
Sure, it's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
What?
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
I am curious as to what's still left as far as the package goes.
A swimming door.
A swinging door.
Well, can definitely tell it's by the Zero Escape
Oh,
writers.
about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money. I think
So that hat is huge.
he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
Their homes?
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that.
Is he a card duelist?
Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Is he addicted to this world's version of Magic the Gathering
Then...
and or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
And or Pokemon? Based off how the way he's trying to throw something there.
I'm sorry. My memory's been so spotty lately.
Same.
Because there's a goddess there.
Oh no. Dade's gonna get
What?
captured
Ota
too.
says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes, A witch put a spell on my poor Ota, makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean. Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not Witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, I'm getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
This is a weird and inconsistent mix of technology here.
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes. Date, I found some information about the figure. Aset is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is Aset a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An Aset figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Infinity symbol. I know this because when I search for the infinity symbol to put in, since I don't know the fucking alt code, and not like I have a numpad anyway, I just Google Lemniscate because it's actually going to get me the result.
What?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Okay.
That's it?
Correct.
Who the fuck sits down and keeps their
You
backpack on?
Matsushita?
Who are you?
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
Let this be a lesson to you. Never call the police. That's,
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
some laptop.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
Probably.
And you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Dante, look! Ants! Look at them go! Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects. What is that supposed to be?
Nothing.
I do not know.
Surprising exactly nobody, Lemniscate's logo is an infinity symbol.
High stool.
A high school?
No, Date.
Guess I should not be surprised that that was Date's first line of thinking. Utterly unsurprising. And here we have the low table.
What do you think would happen if I flip this table over right now?
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
God. Damn it, Date.
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me? No, I'm kinda busy right now. Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
The ones that know their rights?
Date, wait.
I mean, I want to punch him too, but that's wholly unrelated to
Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
Date being a shitty police officer.
Then what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment. I told you,
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Just make sure not to show Date Ota's weird porn.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one
Witter.
operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself. This is what's known as a strawman sock puppet or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic. Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
Witter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I mean, realistically, just look over your fucking shoulder.
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
Well, you know, at least Date is showing that he is a cop.
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Certainly not with like 30 more fucking accounts.
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
That's kinda creepy.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes,
Why were you in the area? You better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh. I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes,
So who were you meeting?
a girl named Mizuki Okiyura.
Date, I think it's okay to punch him.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiyura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
She's just a friend.
Yeah, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Because she's 12.
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like
When was this?
last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
Friendship?
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota, how about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure. Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Also, why not Date? You know, the person who actually looks like an adult of the two.
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
Well, that would suggest that it's a relatively small number of people who could have potentially sent it. Including Shoko and Renju.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
So the screaming was Oda. Fantastic.
Did you leave her there?
Do you really need to ask, Date?
You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to.
Can we please punch him? Please, game. Please.
I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me.
Being fair, I've also been making fun of you. Almost this entire time.
This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. And with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Aiba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
Why do I have the feeling that she's also going to be underage?
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
Date, your adrenaline level is rising.
That's because he's a creeper.
Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Jesus fucking Christ, Ota.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
Oh no, that's demonstrably the case.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
Fucking how?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
Suggesting that Renju probably has some level of, implication in this. Or at least as far as control of the media that is heading out.
Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in me, yeah? When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax.
Thankfully.
Don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
I don't have to listen to the voice acting. I can just set it on auto. I may have jumped there because I accidentally set the wrong setting on my headphones.
Mizuki Okiura?
And by
I am.
I
Mr.
may have,
Okiura
I
owns
mean,
the agency.
definitely did.
Mizuki is his daughter, so we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically,
Thankfully, the non-voice acted lines don't seem to actually move when set to auto. I'm gonna leave this for... Oh no, they do move.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
Don't think I want to know.
Let me confirm something. You're A-set, right?
let's play a game. Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? A-set.
Fears!
Upset? Regret? A-set.
Water!
Wet? Sweat? A-set.
Yay! A-set, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
Thank you, Iba. This is just gonna make everything worse.
I turned 18 this year.
Thanks.
Senior in
Fuck.
high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
I think that's universal.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Relationship?
None.
Her like a goddess in a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop, you're making me blush.
Usually biota.
This guy. Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on 2 Winter.
Wait,
Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
yeah, just be cool.
Okay.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene. See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
No.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota
It's all
was telling
Ota.
me. The corpse was strung
Definitely
up on
Ota.
that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message.
Actually, right now, I think the lead suspect is Renju.
Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it.
Oh.
Mr. Date!
This is gonna go poorly.
Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't questioning it on the couch, but what the fuck is up with that outfit?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Oh, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
One's kind of a stretch, Date.
I told you! I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Eventually.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
So, Aiba, why can't you delete the video? Or are you telling me that her stuff is just way better protected than... Yeah, I could see that. That's kind of creepy. I mean, we're in Japan. Oh, that does make sense. I'm being an idiot. For some reason, the feet being so far over was fucking with me, but it's because of... I mean, it's the same thing as the reason why my hand looks so big if I put it close to the camera.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it. Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which
Ah,
you
Minecraft.
lay cubes on the terrain to build structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
So, arguably more personal fame than like a VTuber would get.
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special.
Yeah, he certainly is.
He is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
I guess the question at this point is, how long has said character who was 6 years older than her been doing this shit? And why do I suspect it's like 4 fucking years?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me?
Nope.
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me! Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him.
Makes sense.
And he hooked me up.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
I have this weird feeling that she was not actually lying, because it's a video game.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date?
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Well, I suppose.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan.
Fuck
I
you.
know, weird, right?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
No, there's nothing.
Date is going to have a connection to everybody, I see.
Excuse me, Yukaname Date?
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to look up who her voice actor is, but I don't want to get spoiled on anything, is the issue. And if she does more than one character, I would probably consider that spoilers, as far as for what I am concerned.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
I do rather like how some of it definitely seems to have been, you know, adequately researched. for the connectors and such. I don't know 100% given that I've never worked on a merry-go-round. But, effort certainly seems to have been put into it.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
But there isn't.
There isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
That must mean...
She was moved. Unsurprisingly. Damn it, Iris.
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kabasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kabasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
I assume that means in contact with the rest of everything, but...
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here.
Nope.
Like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it. Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
She's one of your eyes.
Huh? The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
The right eye is the Eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the Eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the Eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
I think I've got it. It all comes down to balls.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus?
That's news.
Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Nope.
Tinazuki?
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
So, the more time we spend with her, the more that I'm sitting here thinking she's like 16.
Hey, you alright?
And dying.
Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Date, please don't make a move on the probably underage idol. I mean, more than we have done already.
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Certainly.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%.
That sounds pretty nice.
It's unlikely that heat would be a factor.
God damn it, Iba.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D-cups.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Yeah, that's because we have.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
Also, since this game does not require very much actual controlling, it has just struck me that
You
I
should
have
come in.
No, that's
almost
all
gotten
right.
turned entirely around in my chair.
Boo! Going home already?
Ah,
Oh, who is this, Iris?
speaking of seeing the future.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I see Iris is not very good at keeping secrets from anybody. Shit, we saw this, the entirety of this. In the dream. This is... actually interesting. Okay, the speaker system wasn't there. God. Damn it, Dot. Hell yeah. Steam, well, okay, it is fairly humid. I'm so used to living in a desert that,
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
what I was saying there is,
How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Isn't it the same answer?
no, because the giraffe needs to come out
Close the
first.
door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
Personally, I never got that joke, but... yeah, even odds. What the fuck was I saying? But I don't know. I do like these IKEA bookshelves, though. an angel. Have you been watching too much Ava?
You are beyond perverted.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
No, they're not. Not as long as they're in the game. Anything that gets put in the game, we can judge you for. Just as anything I say or do, now that I have a webcam, I can be judged for.
We could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
Thank you, Iba, for explaining that one.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom
Ah,
used
so an
to be
accident.
right-handed. But now...
Oh, it's a winter iris.
it locked up on me.
Ah, I see. The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
A murder. Definitely good. Oh, okay, game?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
The teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
That's mildly worrying.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Agreed, Iba.
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because...
Money, almost
there
assuredly.
Well, I don't know.
Huh?
Okay, so yeah, that's interesting that we don't have the info or, you know, ability to get any more on that.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that?
Please don't phrase it that way.
If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Purple gloves. Oh.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
Thinking about it, I have no idea
All right. Take care, Date.
how to use my left hand for 90% of shit.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
Why did you...
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you.
I kinda expected man of wealth and taste.
Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Too much or not enough?
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Good.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Charging. Oh. Oh, okay. Weird.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
Almost,
I
but
knew
not
that from the
entirely.
start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Not go that far. But I mean, also the question is, you know, how much force does it take or use the ice pick to puncture? Does she have the strength to do so? Maybe.
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
No.
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it. The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso.
Okay, so that's, what, like 3 hours before they
The
arrived?
weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered
4
it.
hours.
There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit. The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
On the other hand, it's in
Rather,
restricted area.
It appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message. The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
So, one thing... Interesting. So one thing I am curious about with regards to Shoko that our thing apparently does not show is her eye color.
Aiba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher. Dashboard.
Dashboard.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Also odd is that the suspects didn't get caught on said cameras with said corpse.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
And of course it's circular so that it can look like an eye as well. Manual or manual? Come on, that is clearly... Hold on. I guess I don't have them anymore. It looks pretty clearly like, I think the brand's Campus? Like a campus notebook.
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
You sure this okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
What about her, though?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What?
So no.
I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
I don't know.
Mildly
If
worrying.
we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Getting the robot, Date.
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
No, but doesn't really matter whether we agree or not. Let's drop a save. Oops. That is not where we go to save. Now, I suspect we are able to keep additional save files, given the fact that, interestingly, that was the same sound as Zero Escape used. Given the fact that, you know, there was 10 of those there. There's probably 10 more points that are relevant, more than 10 points that are relevant as far as saves are concerned, but...
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you. But she can hear you. try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss. I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
That's certainly reassuring.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers
As opposed to
enter
floaters.
The subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream.
Yes.
There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
I'm curious as to who the others are.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects.
I didn't even hit anything there.
Persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it. I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
I was gonna say ice cream.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
No, this is Date.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
New feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Got it. Speedrunning.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
Time to go get a cup of coffee. Nah, the cup that I finished earlier was the last of the coffee I had. Well, last of the coffee I made. Is her outfit slightly different, or is that just the color filter? I think it's just the color filter.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's
Well, maybe not explore.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Okay, so the barrier equivalent is mental lock 1. The cage is mental lock 2. And the column is mental lock 3.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do?
And there's blood everywhere around that.
Killing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
An ice pick stabbed into...
I suspect pulling it out's the way to go.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
I mean, isn't that what Oh, of course. Oh no, that's actually the good thing.
It keeps going. What is this?
I'm reasonably certain. Is now that lightning's hitting that. So there's 2 paths to go from here. Oh, and this is why everything's doable via flowchart.
Lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
So presumably that's why the control room is
We
accessible.
got a timing.
Timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Okay, so either remove or blow the birdcage away.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Shouting would seem to be more effective.
Stop it! Stop it already!
Or not. Oh, I guess we need to...
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground. What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
That hand looks seriously fucked up.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber? You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
I think lifting would probably work best here.
This'll be easy.
Glad to hear it.
What? But it was so heavy.
Okay. Now the question is, was that the right path?
What happened?
I mean, it was.
Oh? What is
It was
this?
literally the right path, but
Deflated balloon.
A deflated rubber.
You've got 5
I
minutes.
told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
that I was assuming actually that those made it take 1/5 less, not that it made it take 1/5 as I don't really know. Yeah.
Understood.
Presumably the 30 is make it take 30 seconds fewer.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
Okay, so we are
You were able to get out?
Perhaps
Back
the
here?
balloon was the key.
in.
Alright, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Masuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
Okay, so in that case, I wonder if the other path would be better as far as reducing less trauma for Mizuki. So interesting. The stuff we have done so far has been static path. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Go back to right after the first one, since I don't see a way to just do, it was probably from the... Oh.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground. What is your plan once I am in...
It is a...
I do not...
Just...
So let's give it a shot with the left one this time. So Iva's hands are very strange still.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
What's up with the dead fish?
Take a look.
A bird cage.
Oh, I guess it's not a dead
Pieces of
fish.
paper inside.
Hmm.
All
Go with the lift?
Leave it to me.
It might be tackle since there's nothing. Ah.
It is heavier than it looks.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage. There are torn pieces of paper.
Let's try the piecing together, because I suspect that even though it's a torn up photograph,
Leave it to me.
it,
I enjoy puzzles like this. Done. But...
and that returns us to the outside. Hopefully that's a more positive memory.
You were able to get out?
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Okay. So, maybe the panda ride, maybe the parasol. Probably not the gate.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
The panda head is spinning.
No, that just makes it take a static 30. Let's give it a shot with stopping it.
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
Excellent. So this one is at least
These were also linked.
That's right.
kinda logically linked.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it. It's Mizuki!
I think hug is the correct solution.
Mizuki.
Hmm. That's distressing. Okay, so that one, everything was pretty logical. Oh, there was probably a hidden item somewhere. Hmm. So once we get control back, I will drop another save.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
So I suspect the other route does not bring back her ability to talk. Keep wanting to do the file for save. I wish I could name these. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this time.